So now we're going to do a step that it's obvious, but it's very important. So don't undermine it. We're going to create a folder to put all our projects inside. This is an important step. You usually get disorganized when you're coding. You get confused. You don't know where your projects are, especially because you use the command line. And the command line can be a little bit confusing at first. So you're going to open your main folder, like the home folder. And here, you're going to go to your documents and you're going to create a new folder. And this folder is going to be the folder that's going to contain all your projects you built at 4Gigs. Okay? You can have some other folders like this one that I have here. Ignore those ones. It doesn't matter if you have many of them. Create a new one. And in that new folder, you're going to call it 4Gigs. Okay? And then inside of it, you're going to put all your projects. And I'm going to talk about the command line a lot of times because we want to be the same way that you are in real life when you get hired by a tech company. So the command line that you can open it just by typing the Windows button, and then you're going to look for CMD, and you're going to look for PowerShell. That's your command line. It could be the command prompt as well, but I recommend. Also, some people use the Git CMD. I think PowerShell is fine. So in here, you're going to try to find that folder because you're going to be using it a lot. You're going to be using it a lot from the command line. So try finding that folder. You're already, when you open a terminal, it already starts in the folder that is for that user. I'm Alejandro, so that's my folder. You can see I'm in C, users, Alejandro. So if we want to look for this folder here, Alejandro, is the equivalent of just going to your home folder here. It's this one. It's your home. So you have to remember that. C users Alejandro is the same as your home. So if here you find the folder documents on the left, your documents, that means that here you would also find it. So if I do ls, it's gonna show me the directory, like all the folders that I have in Alejandro. So if I do ls, you'll see that I have here documents, desktop. Ls stands for list. So it's going to list all the files in a directory, and it's showing me all the files. And as you can see, I have here documents that is the same as this one. Okay, so that's the first thing to do. Like, you have to remember how to get to your 4Gigs folder. So I'm going to do change directory, so cd, and then I'm going to do documents, and I press tab to autocomplete. Please do not type the whole word documents. You don't have to. You can just start typing capital D an O, and then hit tab. And if there's no other folder that starts with a D and an O, it's gonna autocomplete for you, and you're gonna be able just to hit enter now, and you're gonna get into documents. And then if I do a less again, you'll see that I have 4Gigs here now. Cool. So I'm gonna get into it as well. So cd, and then I'm gonna press the number 4. And since there's no other folder in this directory with the same name or with that start with the letter 4, there's no ambiguity. So I can just hit tab, and it's going to autocomplete for me, and I can hit enter. That's it. I'm here. This is the folder you're going to use for all your projects. Get familiar with the terminal. Get familiar with this project, this folder you're going to be building, you're going to be using for all your projects, and good luck.